public debt has gradually risen to nearly 22% of Solomon Islands' gross domestic product, GDP, in recent years. Yan Kaukui with more.
Public debt has gradually risen to nearly 22% of Solomon Islands' gross domestic product, GDP, in recent years. This was revealed in the World Bank Pacific Economic Update for the month of October. World Bank senior economist Lodowick Smets told the local media that the rise of public debt corresponds with increased investment in national development initiatives.
Public debt to GDP ratios have been low in the past years, less than 10% of GDP 5 years ago. And that is partly due to debt forgiveness after the Ramsey period and after the tensions. But you rightly point out that debt to GDP has been increasing. So now we're about 22% of GDP. So it's on an increasing trend. Debt is increasing, but for good reason. Because the development needs of this country are still large. Infrastructure needs are still large. So it is important to invest in the country so that the country can meet its national development goals. So that's part of the reason why debt is increasing, to invest and to make productive investment.
He adds it is important that current investments are sustainable and could bring economic return.
These investments that we are currently making, in the roads, in airport infrastructure, in the ports, that they are sustainable. So it's important that investments are sustainable so that 10 years from now, the ports are still functioning, the roads are well maintained. So while the increase in debt leads to investment, we need to ensure that the investments have good economic returns and are sustainable. And that also means complementary reforms, making sure that we can set some funds aside for the maintenance of all that infrastructure that we're now investing in. One final point to make, if you look at the Pacific countries, the debt to GDP ratio in Fiji is a lot larger. It's close to 80% of GDP, but it is on a declining trend. So it's all about making sure that your debt is sustainable. And currently that is still the case for Solomon Islands. That is sustainable, but we need to make sure that the investments we make, the loans the government takes on, are well invested. That the investments they make have good economic and social returns, that they benefit the people and that they benefit the economy.
Yan Kaukui for SIBC TV.